Good morning. You are Mr. James and Miss Fiona.
Yes.
I'm Anderson.
And I'm Glaucia. What can we do for you?
Good morning. We're looking for some information about Pernakia Pure.
Oh dear, it is a tough one. But look, there is a brochure about it.
Okay, Paranapiacaba.
Yes.
And it means place from where you see the ocean.
That's lovely.
What is so interesting about the city?
I find it very interesting, young man. My grandfather, Simon Thompson, lived there in the end of the 19th century.
He was one of the many English engineers that helped to construct the first railway here in São Paulo.
Yeah, that's right. It is a small village built to host engineers and workers, both English and Brazilian. It's about 50 kilometers from São Paulo.
You can get there by train. See, it is here in the pamphleto.
Brochure? This is a brochure. This is brilliant.
Is it possible to go today? I really want to see the place.
I don't see why not. Let me check here on the schedule, just a second. Yes, there's a train leaving in 2 hours.
Oh, perfect. Glaucia, would you be so kind as to help us to get to the station?
Oh, even better. Would you care to join us? I see you know a lot about this village, and we would certainly enjoy the company.
Sure, but you know the hostel offers guided tours. I can be your guide. Look, this is our fee for guided tours plus tickets. Food and souvenirs are not included. Are you okay with it?
Everything is perfect.
Good. Anderson, are you sure you can be here alone? Is it okay for you?
Glaucia, I am sure. You go. And now we stay here with the guests. Take your phone, just in case. Not that I will call or text.
All right then. I can't forget my bag, my phone, and my coat. And if you have any doubts, please call me.
And I'll get the camera.
Good. Should we meet here again at 11:15 sharp? You know, we British are famous for being on time.
Splendid. So here we are. Isn't it beautiful?
It is incredible. Look at the remains of the old buildings. This is a vision to lift the spirits. Imagine building something like this in the 19th century.
Honest, Grandpa, don't overreact.
Oh, Fiona, he's right. The history of Brazil and England crossed paths in the railways. This particular railway was very important. It used to carry coffee from São Paulo to the port in Santos.
You see, Fiona, building a railway like this was extremely difficult back then.
All right. Should get going.
Yes, all right. Let's go on.
Yes, please, yes.
I don't think we're going to stay long. Like at least 2 weeks more, but that's it.
What about Rio?
Can you imagine how life was here more than 100 years ago? My grandfather used to say it could get as foggy as London.
Oh, yes. There's fog early in the morning, and especially during winter.
Well, life was harder anywhere in the world. There weren't the amenities like the ones we have today. It's easy to go back and forth to São Paulo today, but it was quite an adventure back in those days.
Now, don't you want to eat something? I'm a little hungry.
Me too.
Oh, sure, let's go. Yes, please.
Com licença.
It's nice, huh?
Thank you.
Obrigada.
I love this book.
So,
Very good.
The cheese also nice, yeah.
Perfect. Do you know that we Brazilians also use the word sandwich? We learned it from English.
Really? Are there other English habits and words in use here in Brazil?
Yeah, there are many. Tênis, clube, driblar, pijama, pudim.
And there's football, of course. And the Brazilians definitely excelled in this sport.
And the word in Portuguese is esporte. We also imported this word from English.
I would love to watch a football match here in Brazil.
This is Anderson's expertise. I'll text him. He would love to talk to you about it.
Splendid.
I'd love to. We could all go to the stadium.
Should we go? Let's try to find the original house of the chief engineer. He lived here too.
Oh, cool.
Splendid. Let's go then.
After you finish.
Oh,
Oh, sure.
Yes.
So, this is where the chief engineer lived.
Yes. Now it is the Castelinho Museum. Mr. Martin Smith used to live here with his family.
My grandfather used to say that Mr. Martin was very strict and did not tolerate any disturbance in the village.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the original train station was destroyed in a fire in 1981.
Oh, how sad. But at least the clock and the clock tower are original.
Yes, they are.
Okay, time for some pictures. I'm already planning a project about this.
It's going to be a great project. And off we go to see the trains?
Yes.
This is an original English train. It's a Sharp Stewart, one of the most famous manufacturers in England.
I imagine how they brought this train all the way from England.
I'm getting tired just from thinking about it.
They had to carry the rails through the woods, build the village, get supplies. Shall we walk around and try to find my grandfather's house? Are you two up for some investigation?
Please, Grandpa, it's probably not here anymore. Do you promise you won't get disappointed if you don't find it?
Don't you worry, my dear. I will be brave. Fiona, Gracia, it is this one, I'm sure.
Oh, I can't believe it. Grandpa, I'm so happy we found it. I'm touched.
Oh dear, this is my grandfather's house.
Are you happy, Mr. Thompson? Come on, let's take some pictures.
Sure.
This is so moving.
Thank you, Gracia. He told me so many good things about Brazil and this village. Oh my, I'm so happy.
It's exactly the same.
Isn't it the same?
Grandpa, why don't you go up there and take a picture?
Would you, dear?
Yes, go on.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I will.